Hello everybody, welcome along to the Forex Addicts for another live stream, and it's a Solo Enduro Series 2025. Thank you for coming along for this one, and hopefully a lot of those of you who are watching will be joining us on track. It's open to everybody, as long as you've got iRacing, you've got RAD America, then you're okay to join, because we've got two cars today, both radicals, the SR10 and the SR8, for a 2-hour endurance race, which you can do solo. So yeah, if you're new to this sort of thing, this is the 4th round of this year's championship after the old ton, and then the pork platter, the Toyo turn, and then RAD America. Now, as I mentioned there are two classes. So the SR10 and the SR8, it'll be a multi-class race to try and separate those a little bit more, because the SR8 is a little slower than the SR10. We're giving the SR8 a little bit of a penalty. The biggest penalty we can really give in terms of weight is about 40 kilograms. Otherwise, the ride height is too low. And the most we can drop the power down to 95%. So it's a 5% drop in power and a 40 kilogram weight. SR10 is completely unrestrained. I don't know which car I'm going to drive. We'll figure that out in a minute. Hello, Stevie G. Hello, Joe. Hello, Fleming. Some familiar names there already. So we're at RAD America for 2 hours in multi-class race. Radicals. We're using fixed setups, apart from those tweaks to the SR8 to bring the weight down. Oh, well, add weight and bring the power down. But they're using the roadamerica.sto setups for qualifying and the race. So qualifying wise, after doing a 15-minute warm up, which gives you guys a chance to join, we'll give you the password in a minute. We'll then do a solo 2-lap quali like you would do in iRacing for an official race, but instead of having 8 minutes, you get 10 minutes. Just because in a hosted session, you can't choose 8. Good to see you, Nick. Chris, Mark, brilliant. Yeah, Fleming, what are you doing practicing? I haven't practiced at all. This morning, I was at work in Leeds. So my first meeting of the day was in Leeds. So I was there till about like 11. And then I drove home, 3.5 hours home. More tiring, 3.5 hours on public roads than it is a 4-hour Nürburgring Endurance Championship. Yeah, Fleming's not allowed to practice. Yeah, let's figure out, right? Let's figure out, first of all, before we get going, before we tell you what the password is. Oh, by the way, passwords, people who are members of my channel that got the appropriate level of membership will have on Discord, they'll already have the password in early passwords channel, and also there's a YouTube post that the members can see that gives away the password. What will happen is, when the session goes live in a couple of minutes, I'll jump on it, make sure other people jump on it, and then I'll drop the password into my Discord so people have got it there, the people that are already part of my community, and then I'll also tell you guys on stream, so everybody's welcome to come along. It's not an official race, so we're just here to have fun. We still obviously want to be respectful. It's a 2-hour race. Let's make sure that it's enjoyable. We don't want to be rubbish and hit people. But password will then be given out on stream for you guys and in the chat as well. But before we do that, then, right, let's see what car I'm going to be in. I see a couple of people there in this SR10. Oh, Fleming, for some reason, right, I feel like that's just not going to affect you at all. You're just going to take that in your stride. Yeah. Right, let's toss a coin. Now, the way we toss a coin nowadays is obviously using technology. You can't see that at all. You can see a head there. I've just gone on Google. You know what, let's make that a little bit clearer if we can. Hello. So if it's a head, I'm going to put it near my head. If it's a head, I'll do the 8, the SR8. If it's tails, T for tails is T for 10. So if it's a tails, I'll be in the SR10. Heads, SR8, tails, SR10. So you can't really see it very well. I'll do it like that. Ooh. And it's a heads for SR8. So not a T for 10. So I'm in the SR8. I know, well, I'm pretty sure Chris Piers, for example, is also in the SR8. And that's the free car. So if you haven't bought a Radical, don't worry. You've got a Radical as part of the base content. I believe Chris will be using the same livery as me. So there'll be 2 of us on track. But that's it. So, right, now it's 7:30. So if we switch to this old familiar scene, and let's see if the session's live. go into hosted. If you're not sure how to find it, you can find it in your hosted sessions on the left-hand side there. And there's a RAD America 2025. In a few seconds, it will say register, or it will say locked, is what it will say. It's at Road America. You can either search for RAD America, Damien Cross, Road America, any of these things. It should help you find it. So you may not join a session. The only reason it says that is that it's not live yet. So I'm going to be the SR8. We're seeing a lot of people in the SR10. Multi-class, standing start, 2 hours. And of course, yeah, the SR8 has a penalty. Let's give that a few more seconds. We'll switch off it and come back on and see if it's available. Always takes a minute or two to get it set up. My sessions. No results found. Yep, no results found. Me and you. Me and you, Chris. Me and you, mate. Nick Damon's in a Pontiac. Here we go. We've got register. Register? Have I not set a password? Maybe I didn't set a password. So there's 15 minutes of practice, then a 10-minute quali. You can join at any point in that. If you're not worried about quali, you've got 25 minutes. So let's click register in the SR8. Continue. And we're in. So it hasn't asked me for a password. Well, we're all in then. We're all in. We could have some interlopers. Get in quick. If you want to get in, there's 60 cars. Interesting. Interesting. You're in. I guess, Joe, it didn't ask you for a password either. I set a password earlier. I was at, yeah, when I was fiddling around with the, that's right, Joe. Fiddling around with the weight penalty in that for the SR8. Just to see if it would, if it'd work. What I'm also going to do, I've got 2 watches on today. So this one is the one that you can see there, 81 on my heart rate, 84. That's recording that. On my other watch, I'm going to be using this and treating this 2-hour race as a workout. Now, you guys know my heart rate gets up quite high. I'm just interested to see if this was regarded as a workout. It's a lot of effort on a direct drive wheel. We'll see what it gives us on our Fitbit as well. So hang on, I've got to join that now. Right, okay, well, I'll try stopping my new one. Maybe I can only have one. Hopefully you guys can see me. I think you might be able to see me. I think there's a good chance you can see me. Apologies for that, guys. Let me know if you can see me. Yeah, Andrew, stream died.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 21.
With the lots of resetting, I think we might be there. I think we might be there. Hang on, let's try refreshing my iPad. Hopefully, yeah. That's it. Well, cheers, Ian. It seems I am here. I didn't intend to qualify anyway, so I think qualifying has already started. Configure controls. What's it on about? Have I got the wrong steering wheel on now? Well, this is going really well, isn't it? Hello, everybody. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm here, Andrew. I'm here. I'm here. So luckily, I didn't intend to qualify anyway. Oh, yeah, hopefully one day you can, buddy. Let's have a look at the entries while we're here. Okay, there was actually a good mix of different cars here. That's good. Me, Joe, Fleming, Chris, Stevie G, Roy, and Billy look like we're in the same car. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are in the SR10. I think it's 7 each at the moment. Right, if it's saying to me configure controls, I'm wondering if I've got the wrong steering wheel on. Maybe I've set up the other one. Let's quickly plug this one in and see if that's happy. pretend we're going to put the big old beast on. I'll do that. Get happy. No. What's going on then? That's connected. That's disconnected. What we like. Well, I'll tell you what, while we've got time, because we're not qualifying, let's actually set up one of the steering wheels. Looks like neither of them are happy. So, let's give this a whirl. Let's give this a whirl. So, configure controls. Wow, this is what you pay to watch, isn't it? We're getting there. Looks like it was set up for this. Oh, I skipped that. Got triple. Looks like it was set up for this steering wheel because those buttons were unchanged. Oh dear! Just to reassure you that we're all in the same boat all of the time. Right, let's get my iPad up so I can actually see.
The leader's just done a 202.32.
Get rid of that. Open that. No connection. Yes, I am. I'm online now. Retry. Tell you what. It's all going well, innit? First of all, no password. So all and sundry could come in if they find it. Click auto blip because I haven't done any practice at all. Right, at least we could qualify if we wanted to now. Let's have a look at the results coming in. So Scotney's got, that's not racing, he's got pole at the moment. He's in an SR10, like Joe's done a 202. Now that says it's searching Wi-Fi. Right, we'll leave that. I've got to do some practice, even though I'm not qualified. The SR8, you don't need to auto blip. Oh, are you sure? Hang on. I'm just gonna, oh, I'm on the right hand side. Oh, on the right hand side. Oh, my ignition don't work. What? Panic stations. Right, okay. Let's sort all this lot out, look. What's going on? Pit in. This is just to make my life more difficult, isn't it? And this is the problem with having... I don't know if you guys heard me talking, but I was in Leeds this morning for a meeting. So I've had no chance to get back and actually get everything sort of sorted. Okay. Right, control. Ignition. Put that on. That's the starter. Headlight flash, I don't think that's it. That counts, does it?
The leader has just
Tear
done
off,
a
we're going to want that.
201.77.
Brake bias, I'm not sure if we're going to want that or not. Nothing like being prepared. There we go. Let's head out. It's faster without auto. Alright. But will I crash a lot? I'll just keep it on, just do a test. How long have we got left to quali? Still got 2 minutes. Okay. If my setup is good, the setup is just a Road America setup. Right, Joe's got a 201. We're not going to have time to actually do a lap.
It is 72 kilometers per hour.
We've just got to make sure everything's working.
2 laps. Let's get this done.
Don't worry, I will change scenes in a bit. But we're going to be starting at the back anyway. 2 hours we've got in this car. We have got an all-time best lap, as you can see there, which is very slow because that's when we were doing the the photos to promote this event. Oh. Bit hot, bit hot. That's flat, just about. Now the Radicals take a little while to get heat into the tyres, so.
The leader has just done a 201.33.
Oh, understeer there. So it looks like the SR8s are only 1 second slower than the SR10s, even with the deficit. Yeah, we've got 40 kilos extra on this one, and we've turned the engine down as low as it'll go. It'll only let us take out 5% power. Tear off works. Yeah, no worries, Chris. Is this full power then? Oh, I've got to turn in earlier than that, Damo. This should be the... Well... As you guys know, I've been saving it with the weight penalty during the day. Just... I don't know. Let's have a quick look here. Yeah, so here we go. So the SR8 has got a 40 kilo weight penalty and a 5% engine power deficit. There we go. Right. Radio's not working. Right, let's go. Quickly do that. Push to talk. Hello, can people hear me?
Yes, we can, Damien.
No.
You lot are rubbish. So my internet just decided to do an internet thing, like it did with the previous stream. So yeah, that was fun. But I am back. So thank you so much for coming along. Sorry if you were watching along on YouTube and didn't know what the hell was going on. Glad that you all joined anyway, and you've made it to the grid. Got some qualifying times in. I'm starting right at the back. I intended to do that. It was, yeah, I'm not too good that I missed out on quali. But good luck, everybody. The SR8 does seem to have a slight penalty applied, but the gaps between the classes are very small, so it's going to get a bit crazy. But anyway, have fun, and I'll see you on the other side. Right. What we're doing now, just go to the grid. Nothing else I can do. I'll just keep the auto blip. There's
Okay,
Chris.
Damo, our pace should be okay.
See, I
We're
said
aiming
grid
for
by
around
class.
3.
Don't forget to press
P5.
record, mate.
Standing start now. Get ready. Green, green, green.
Well, someone's having a mega blink. Austin. Oh, there's the SR10 power
Good start.
from Neil. Yeah, I said grid by class as well. I didn't do that either, did it? Anyway, we've made a good start.
What happened there? Oh,
Incident in turn 8.
Oh, I think that might have been Nick.
Can't park there, sir.
It was perhaps lead in the SR10s. Oh, understeer.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Damo.
Scene change. You're quite right. You're quite right. I will do a scene change. I will do a scene change. On this next straight. Hello, Jim. Hopefully you guys are happy with this scene.
This is good. Keep banging out them lap times. Me too.
Right, P2 in class. I think we're P3 overall. We're ahead of a lot of SR10s.
There's an incident in turn 3. It looks like Webb.
Oh, Billy Webb's off. Oh. Right, the familiar orange car at the front of Fleming Jensen.
The gap in front is now 3.2.
I don't want first gear there, Damo. Oh, maybe we did. Learning as we go. Still not turning in quite early enough. It's crazy how close the 10s and the 8s are, isn't it? Even with the power deficit and the weight penalty. But we know the SR10 takes a few laps to get their tyres up, so maybe the SR10s will start pulling away now.
Go on, Nick. Cheers, right.
The gap to V1 ahead is now 4.0.
Ian, maybe it's just me and Fleming. Me and Fleming making it look good, yeah? The cars did seem very close on time, didn't they? They did seem very close. Ego kill, I like that. I'm just happy to be here after the internet problems. Right, Neil's the guy behind us. He's in an SR10. He's 5 seconds back now. Whew. Right, looks like it's going to be about 60 laps. Now we've only got 15 left in the tank.
B2.
Lemon's 4.6 in front.
The gap ahead is now 4.5 seconds.
I think I'm going to change that delta to session best lap because it doesn't seem to be recording my all-time best when I cross the finish line. There we go, session best lap. Who's that? Me? I'm nice to you, Ian. Right, Fleming's pulling away a little bit. 4 tenths on the last lap. How much is it on this one?
Just down to 0.9. The gap to Jensen ahead is increasing.
Another 3
It's now
tenths, 4 tenths.
5.0 seconds.
Now, traditionally, I've been a little bit better than Fleming on fuel. Whenever we've raced as teammates, he tends to go for a bit more fuel than I do. So I've got 14 laps left in the tank. He might not have a full 14. Found a bit of a rhythm now.
Some incidents in turn 8. Looks like it's Ray.
Oh, not Joe Ray. Yeah, so Joe Ray's lost the position there. Down to... Oh, Stevie G's got it. Go on, Steve.
Bowling ball strike again. You could say that, Nick.
Yeah, that's right, Ian. P2, of course. Ah, could be, could be. Don't give them advice.
The leader's just done a 2.00.7. Gap to Jensen ahead is increasing. It's now 5.4 seconds.
I mean, I'm not exactly driving brilliantly. What I am going to do is put the aircon on. Oh, that's better. Joe's in the pits. Joe's actually streaming as well. Yeah. It's a long old race though, Andrew. Little bits of advice like that all add up. Yeah. Hopefully you can make it to the next one, Andrew. Next one's going to be one of the tons.
4.7 seconds.
It's the Mound Ton next in October, I think. So that'll be a weekend one. That's the one where we currently don't know what the car's going to be because we're getting the community to vote. Bathurst, that's it. Ah, that'll be good, Ian.
That lap time was 2:00.9.
Nice one, Jim. Are you both in the same time zone, you and Andrew? I know Andrew's in Virginia. So is that the same time zone as you, Jim? No, it's Carolina, isn't it? Sorry. You're not in Virginia, are you, Andrew? Oh, central for you, alright, mate. Right, Fleming's 4 seconds ahead now. Is he just saving fuel, or has he made a mistake?
The gap to Jensen ahead is now 4.2 seconds.
So what I was also saying when the internet went down, you perhaps don't know, is I've got 2 watches on today because I'm recording this as a workout to see if I would. I need to do a bit of fuel saving. There's 11.01 at the line. Yeah, to see if this counts as a workout. Obviously, my heart rate's going to be quite high for a couple of hours, especially if I miss apexes. We treat it like an aerobic workout. See what my Fitbit says about it. It looks like the most we can add is 80 litres. That's not going to be enough to get through the race. So it's actually going to be a 2-stop race for us. Unless we do mega fuel saving. That's maybe what Fleming's doing.
Gap 2, Johnson. Ahead is now 4.1.
Hey Nash, how you doing, mate? And not very helpful.
Warned about track limits.
Right, so if we're going to commit to a 2-stop strategy, there's no point in me putting a full 80 litres in the car. What I'll do is not take tyres on this first stop. Just spit some fuel in to get us closer to halfway. And then put new tyres on. Yeah, we'll need to save about 7 laps, so that's not going to happen. And I've started to lock up my tyres as well. Right, so we won't auto fuel.
Alright, Damon, you've got half your fuel left.
We'll add about 30 litres. New tyres now, but the thing is I've not really used these tyres then. I'd rather do 2 lots of an hour, basically, is what I'm trying to do. So an hour to begin with a fuel stop in between, because we've had to start on the base setup, Road America setup, so I want to do an hour on these tyres. Ish.
The gap to Jensen ahead is increasing.
And an hour on the other set of tyres. No, I think if I ran long on the next set of tyres, then I'd be doing an hour and a half on a set of tyres. They're going to be dead. This is where a bit of practice would have come in handy to figure out what the tyre wear was.
Jensen ahead is now 5.3 seconds.
Yeah, but you say light car, mate. It's going to be heavy to begin with. A lot heavier than it is now, because I've started this race with a light fuel load. So this is the light. Now. No, I disagree, Ian. No, no. I think I've only got 8 laps of fuel because it was the Road America setup. That's why I'm having to stop early. But when I stop early, there's not enough room in the tank to fill up to the end, you see. So we'll have to make a second stop. So if we're going to make 2 stops, I might as well only change tyres on one of those and split the race into 2 halves. Ugh. If I make a mistake, though, it's not going to matter.
We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Let's call that extra fuel saving. Ah, no, Ian. Yeah, sorry, mate. So this first half of the race, I'm doing 2 fuel stints, which are really low fuel, basically. So the car's light for this first half of the race, compared to what it'll be for the second half.
Ahead is increasing. It's now 7.3.
Right, I need to stop making mistakes. Neil's catching me in the SR10 now. I'm not sure how far they're going to be able to go on fuel. Gravel. Now, some of you may know there are unofficial points in this unofficial championship. Being multi-class, there's going to be 2 winners today, 2 second places, 2 third places. All scooping points in the championship. So Mark Elvidge in the SR10 is now 17 seconds ahead. At this rate, they're not going to lap me. Fleming started speeding up now. Nick's got going again, so next P3 in class now. Oh, really? Yeah. Andrew, I mean.
Damo, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Alright, there's 5.15 laps over the line of fuel. I think we've got a back marker. Mr. Vickers. I say back marker, he's running in P4.
You're reeling P1. The gap is now 1.0.
Now, these two guys in front of me right now is a little nugget. This is Doug and Fleming. My next race at the weekend, they're going to be my teammates. We're doing a GT4 race at the weekend, Creventic 12 hour at Manucore. And Doug and Fleming are joining me. We're going to have a team of 3 in the Damien Cross Vipers in the Porsche Cayman at Manucore. 1X. It's my 2 teammates in front of me for the next Creventic race.
Okay, Damo, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Doug's swearing at me now because he doesn't want to lift. Well, looks like the SR10s are pitting.
To P1 in front is now 4.6.
Oh, we'll bear that in mind if it's tricky. Ian? Right, 3.19 laps to go, so
3 laps of fuel remaining.
that's quite good news. I'm hoping Fleming hasn't been able to save as much as this. Oh, 5x. Similarly, it wouldn't surprise me if it's actually been able to save more.
5 incident points.
Oh, I got your interface. I got you, mate.
Incident in turn 6. I think it might be Ray.
I think that's turn 6, isn't it? So average goes around here somewhere. Right, so we are going to fuel. And I don't think we're going to take tyres.
Ahead is increasing. It's
No.
now 5.7.
We're not taking tyres. Uh, 32 litres. We're just aiming to get roughly halfway into the race. That's how I want to split this into 2 halves. With the tyres. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to catch Fleming without trying a strange strategy. So we're going to gamble. So if he takes tyres in his first stop, he might be stopped for longer than we are. I'm not sure how long it takes.
The gap to Jensen ahead is increasing. It's now 6.7.
Alright, he might pit this lap. I don't know. Yeah, he's pitting. And we're not.
The leader, Jensen, is pitting. Jensen in front is pitting.
Right, we'll see how long he's in the pits for. So top left of your screen, you can see Fleming's in the pits, and it's counting down.
You're now in the lead. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap.
Right, it's been in the pits a minute now. Maybe he's trying to fuel to the end. If he is, then he's going to really struggle. I think he's going to need another stop. He's going to have a big fat heavy car. 1 minute 25, 26. Alright, 1 minute 26 he was in for.
Alright, Damo, in this lap. In this lap. 1 litre remaining.
So of course one other thing that I haven't practiced is pit entry.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
That's
Pit
pretty
lane speed
cautious
limit
there.
is 72 kilometres per hour. 100 metres. 50 metres. Front left, 80%. Left rear, 85.
Yeah, remember I'm not getting full fuel either, so I shouldn't be in here very long. What was that speed in?
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
I think we got away with it. So we're on the same tyres, they're not cold, they might have cooled a little. But they won't be cold. Fleming's 26 seconds behind us now. 26 seconds. And I don't think he's going to be able to make it to the end. Don't think he's going to be able to make it to the end.
Okay, Demo. Our fuel window opens on lap 26. It'll close on lap 32.
Right, there we go. So I've got a pit between 26 and 32. I think there's 60 laps in the race, so pit on lap 30. Yeah, he's got well over an hour to go. He's probably now scratching his head. If he's not watching my stream, he's probably wondering how he's lost 26 seconds. But he'll realise when I come in for fuel way before he does.
Right, the guy ahead of us is 1 lap behind.
Right, let's try and look after these tyres. Too cautious there, didn't turn in. And we're now leading the race overall. Mark Elvidge is 16 seconds behind. I think we've been smart here. Time will tell. My tyres fall off a cliff. I'm going to end up looking silly. But I'm stopping in 13 laps time. Well, I only need to stop in 11 laps time, so I've actually got another couple of laps in my belt here. You don't. Alright, looks like Chris Pierce is in front of us.
That wider line really doesn't work, does it? I'll take your word for it, Joe. I won't try myself.
No time to experiment in the race. Well, Mark Elvidge is dropping back there. Must have made a mistake. Looks like all the fuel stops, all the people that stopped on that lap were about 40 seconds slower than me, so I think they've all topped their fuel right up. Lifting off, good man. Cheers, buddy. Oh, Andrew, I bet you're gutted you can't make it to this. I could just feel you kind of going, I want to be there, I want to be there, I want to be there, I want to be there. Fleming's now 31 seconds down. 31 seconds behind. He did a 2:06 that last lap. He must have made a bit of a boo-boo. I know. And that's all on strategy. I say everyone else has filled their tanks up and put tyres on, I'm guessing. And I don't think you need to, because you're going to have to stop again anyway. We'll see, I might have mud on my face at the end of this race when it's all gone pear-shaped, but I think we're alright. Let's not worry about Fleming. Let's see if we can meet Mark Elvidge. Mark's 19 seconds back.
I spy my little eye, something beginning with I.
Was that I?
Oh. Now you got me, Joe. What is it? Off tracks.
What incident points are you on now? I'm on 5.
Don't leave us in suspense, Joe.
Alright, Ian.
Sorry, my radio's playing up.
Oh, alright, oh, alright.
Well, I'm in double digits.
Yeah, but then I'd have to wait for the tyres to be changed. Oh, you mean at the start of the race?
looks like it's Ray.
Ray, of course it is. Yes, it's just pitted on lap 10 essentially, did I? I pitted on lap 18. 40 minutes of fuel and tyres, shouldn't put going to the pits too long. But oh, I'm a bit lost. Oh, is it just because it looks like a 10 on your screen? I was like, there's probably some logic in there somewhere. I can't quite get it to add up. I'm perfectly happy. I don't think we could have had too much of a better strategy. Being unable to put more fuel in at the start. That's ideally what we would have done. We just had more fuel at the start, gone to halfway through the race on the tyres and done two 1 hour stints on the tyres. Yeah, who needs fuel?
There's an incident in Thunder Valley. It looks like.
Uh-oh. We're coming up to Roy Smith now. Where is he? There he is.
Yellow flag.
What are you doing there, Smithers?
Don't know, mate. We're just having a bit of a wreck.
Oh!
Keep it with
Oh.
the
Wow, I might as well pit now.
Incident points.
I might as well pit now, get my fast repair,
Watch your speed.
and fuel to the end.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Because we're in our pit thing.
Gauge
Right.
the meter. Box in 450
Let's replace our tyres as well. Right, we've been forced into a slightly earlier stop. Right, we've got tyres ticked. Oh, slow down. Oh, I'm going to have a slow down penalty as well.
100 meters. 50 meters.
Right, here we go with tyres then.
Left front 73%. Rear left 79.
Well, that's changed things. Right, will we get a speeding penalty?
Take 6 clear. Push. Cold tyres all round. There's an incident in turn 8. You think it might be Christopher?
No, again, we just about got away with that speeding.
Okay, Demo. The next car is Steve, car number 55. Their rating is 1.6.
Right, now we're going to have to make it to the end. New tyres. It's unconventional, but it might work. I'm going to save fuel for a little while to make sure we... I think we're alright on fuel. I think we've got 1 or 2 more laps than we need. I didn't get too much time to calculate. Looks like we've got 36 laps of fuel on board,
Steve, ahead is now 15 seconds.
which is just about enough if we feel safe. It's showing 36.29 at the stop, so we'll see what it is when I cross the line. Which will be the end of lap 25, so I think I need 35 at the line. I think we're just about there. We'll see what it is at the line. Right, here we go. Caps on the left-hand side of your screen will refresh in a second. 35.3, and we've just done 25 laps. So that's enough to get us to the end of lap 60. But that calculation from Caps is probably based on us fuel saving, because that's what we were doing for most of the race. So we'll do that for a few more laps while we get settled.
Gap to P3 ahead is increasing.
I mean, essentially, it's still the same strategy as I was hoping to do, but it cost us time coming into the pits with a spin. Treat these tyres like they're made out of cheese. Right. Well, we're ahead of Doug in the SR10. Right, well, I'm just now hoping that the other SR8s have to pit again.
Okay, Damo, pit window is open.
So Caps is saying I've got 3 litres of fuel extra. So we're okay on fuel, nearly a whole extra lap.
Gap to Steve ahead is now 17 seconds.
But that's based on us doing 58.9 laps. And I think we might tip over into that 60th lap. Yeah, which I won't have to take. No, they're just going to be splash and dash though, aren't they, for them? I don't think they'll take tyres.
On exit, we should be in position, or just behind Christopher. The gap to Steve ahead is now 17 seconds.
Yeah, so Fleming's about a minute ahead of me, and I don't think his pit stop's going to take that long. pitting. Remember, my first pit stop was a short one, and that was only 40 seconds or so.
One turbo. Outside.
Thanks, buddy.
The gap in front is now 14 seconds.
Yeah, I think it's going to be short. He's not going to take tyres. He's probably going to be stopping with about 7 or 8 laps to go, something like that, isn't he? So it's just that 7 or 8 laps. Plus, but it's a long old pit lane, though. I think obviously we lost a lot of time coming into the pits with that spin. I don't think we need to keep saving fuel because I'm actually gaining fuel. There's more at the end of the race. Oh, although we are just stuck behind Roy. Oh, Joe's up to no good again. Oh, okay. Yeah. Surely he's not going to be stopped for 30 seconds getting 7 laps of fuel.
Cheers, Chris, thank you.
But his tyres should be feeling really old at the end of the race. Because he will have had to make them last. Or he gets new tyres, which is going to cost him loads of time.
Alright, Damon, you're reeling. Steve, the gap's now 11 seconds. That lap was a 2:01.66.
Yeah. All we can do is drive our own race right now. The Stevie G is 11 seconds ahead. He's our next target.
There's an incident in Canada Corner. Looks like it's Christopher.
Oh no.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Demo.
It'd been handy having that slippery track flag a bit earlier.
It's good.
The gap to Steve in front is now 11 seconds. We're halfway home. Fuel looks okay.
Fuel looks okay.
leader, Jensen, is pitting.
Oh, okay, so he's going to try and cover me off. He's in the pits now. So I'm guessing he's fielding to the end. That gives us someone to fight. Right, he's stopped. He's going to get out before me, isn't he?
Ray, car number 5 is leading the race.
Right, Fleming's out of the pits already. He's at turn 1. Right, okay. Darn, that spin.
Your lap times are improving, this is good. You're reeling, Steve, in, the gap is 9.3.
Yeah, I think Fleming's covered me off there. 17 seconds the gap. Both almost certainly fueled to the end. But I don't think he had to take tyres. For that quicker stop. Hey Charles, how you doing, mate? We're over halfway through this race now, just 52 minutes to go. We're fueled to the end, as is Fleming Jensen in P. Well, he's not P1 at the moment, but he is a net P1. But he's 17 seconds up the road. In our class, this multi-class race. This we're in the lower class.
Hey, Damon, you're reeling, Steve, in, the gap is now 8.2 seconds. There's an incident in turn 5. It looks like Christopher.
Look. Oh, Chris is off.
Incident in turn 8. We think it might be Christopher.
Right, so I've lapped P5 now. Right, Joe's 25 seconds ahead, but he stopped on lap 5.
That was 202.33. Steve ahead is now 7.1.
49 minutes left of the race now, Charles. We're on lap 34 of about 59. That's a bit scruffy. Right, Steve G is 7 seconds ahead now. We're reeling them in a little bit each lap, but Fleming's actually pulling away from us.
That time was 201.36. Now 6.7.
Right, Mark Elvidge looks like he's in the pits, the overall race leader.
Okay, Damo, you're reeling Steve in. The gap is 6.3 seconds.
Oh, get in. Cost us a lot of time, that. Right, we're going to come out just behind Mark Elvidge by looks of things.
That was 201.82. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Way too deep there, mate. Took my eye off the ball there.
the leader. Ray is pitting.
Okay, looks like we're going to get out way before Joe.
Jensen, car number 35, is now in the lead. Okay, game up as the car exits in the pits, heads up. You've just done a 2:02.133, sector 2 is 1.5, off the pace.
Okay, so Neil Todd is leading in the SR10s now, but he's still got to make a stop.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track.
Yeah, I know, I did cut the track. That'll be why.
Looking at P2 in front is now 6.3 seconds.
I can see him. No.
Just cut the track.
I did.
That's test.
P3.
It looks like Roy's just passed Chris for P5.
Gap to Steve. Ahead is now 6.0 seconds.
So a little better that time. But right now Fleming's 22 seconds up. Surely his tyres are going to drop off before mine, surely. 22 seconds though. can see him.
Christopher behind is fitting.
Have you seen the new film, Jim? I don't know if it went to cinemas or whatever, but over in the UK I think it's now available on streaming somewhere. A remake. Oh no, I'm thinking of Naked Gun, aren't I? I'm thinking of Naked Gun. Ignore me. They've remade Naked Gun. You haven't, no. I haven't seen a film in ages. The only film I've seen in like the last 6 months at the cinema is the F1 film, which controversially I actually really liked. So I know it's cool to dislike it, but I really liked it. Top Gun with Formula 1 cars, yes please. Good.
The last lap time was at 2:01.10.
Oh, who's this? Chris Pierce. Cheers, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, that's true. That corner was questionable. Yeah. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be a bit silly, unrealistic, a bit far-fetched, a bit cartoony in its storyline. I didn't want a documentary, so I was well happy. Oh, another film I like. Again, because it's rubbish and so unrealistic. Apart from the wheelchair race in the hospital, that's realistic, of course. No CGI needed there. My transmission's screwed. Taken nights, yeah. I mean, really, Talladega Nights is perhaps just as accurate a portrayal of NASCAR as Days of Thunder is, and it's mocking it, but
The lap time was 2:01.85.
if I lock up, knocking out my tyres.
The gap to Steve ahead is now 3.8.
Well, for the last few laps, we've been fuel saving quite a bit, and we now have it looks like an extra 2 litres of fuel on board now. So when we get close to Steve, we can use a little bit of that. Looks like Neil's in the pits from the SR10 lead. Starting to turn the screw for Steve G now. So I'm using some of this fuel off, sort of saved up.
Reel in E2 in, the gap is 2.5.
Oh, it's gone!
There's an incident in turn 14. Looks like
Stevie, bless you. Oh, I've
Outside, Joe.
you've got half your fuel left.
got it for him.
Cheers, Roy.
E2.
Well, it looks like Neil Todd's come out of the pits in front of Mark
Have it
Elvidge
back.
for the SR10 lead.
Apparently then, mate.
The overall lead is still Fleming though.
I nearly ended up in wall.
Sorry, mate, didn't mean to move.
No worries, doctor.
Gap to E3. Behind is increasing. It's now 8.0.
Alright, Nick Scott is in the pits now from the lead of the SR10s. Not sure if Nick's streaming this or he's making a video, but I think he's doing one or the other. Where's Nick going to come out? Where's Nick going to come out? There.
Alright, Damon, we're matching race pace. You've just done a 201.04. Slower car ahead. This guy's race must be positioned. He won't get a blue flag.
It's a really slower car, it's an SR10.
gap to P3 behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
Oh, I was late turning in there, Damo. Took my eye off the ball again. Not close enough to Nick to get a toe. He's going to pull away down the straights. Oh, that's enough track.
Track limits, watch those lines.
How are those instant points doing for you, Joe?
I'd rather not talk about it.
The gap to P3 behind is increasing. It's now 12 seconds.
We're still going round, Joe, so that's got to count for something, right?
Yeah, something. Not a lot, but
Well, I've not ended up with the penalty yet.
he's not even trying. Oh, Neil and Mark are fighting for the lead in the SR10s now.
P2.
And Mark's got it. Right, start to get a little bit of a toe off it now.
Steve behind is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
Maybe not.
That was a bit pacey, wasn't it?
I think you're just showing off there, Nick, for the cameras.
The quicker quickest right now. That lap was at 2:00.4 seconds. Okay, Damo, just cut the track. You have 12 incident points.
Flash, flash. Headlights on these don't work, do they?
Bit of no man's land at the moment.
Now you just try and do one better than me.
You have 30.
You're such a trendsetter. Alright, now what's going on, Nick?
A mix of turbulent air and the fact that we changed the tyres at the pit stop.
Okay, Nick's not live, got you. Do we know if Mark Elfridge is live on Mel 45? Got Neil from Sim Racer 65. Obviously got Fleming. We've got Average Joe. Doug. Doug doesn't tend to live stream though. Smithers. Whoa, okay. 20 minutes to go, the tyres are starting to talk to me. Maybe they are to Fleming as well.
Cheers, Gus.
Gap to Steve.
Good,
Behind
Doug.
us now,
Thank you.
17 seconds.
There we go.
Well done, Damo. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes.
Jim's happy, P2. Lemon's 20 seconds ahead of us. Got plenty of fuel in the tank. The tyres don't feel great. Oh. Fleming's just done a great lap at 2:00.4. No sign of his tyres going in.
The gap behind is now 18 seconds. Incident in turn 3. It looks like Steve.
Keep putting the pressure on Lemon as much as I can, because he might be struggling with fuel at some point, or instant points, or his tyres might be going. There's still a chance that we can pass Lemon at the end.
Last lap was at 2:01.05. Coming up on a slower class car. Keep it up, we're looking good here. Alright Damo, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes.
Oh, Doug's backed out. I'm glad he did. I'm glad you backed out there, Doug.
I thought about taking it side by side, but I've changed my mind.
Would have made a good thumbnail. Right, Fleming, we can see 21.5 seconds ahead of us still. Only 14 minutes of the race to go. Yeah, I bet, Jim, yeah.
You've just done a 2:01.27. Good consistency, keep them coming.
The tyres are really bad now.
Please, Damo. You have 14 incident points. Slow car ahead.
Is it Neil struggling in front in the SR10?
Flag.
Bit slower around Canada than I was at the start of the race, so I might have to drop down to second gear there now.
Cheers, Doug.
No worries, Nick.
Right, we're not a million miles away from getting a toe off Neil now.
Steve behind is pitting. Steve behind is pitting now.
Splash and dash for Steve. Neil's a little bit cautious coming into that left-hander now.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. Okay, Damo, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
This looks familiar.
What's familiar, Damo? Are you upside down in gravel again?
You will be in a minute. Here he comes.
That lap was 2:01.19.
Those SR10s are fast. Right. He's gonna get me again, isn't he?
Run out of track limits. Keep it between the
I've
lines.
got a 1x there though. Go on, Neil. Go, 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 go. SR10s are rapid. Nothing I can do though, he's just gonna keep getting me.
There's an incident in turn 8. You think it might be Christopher?
No, he brakes around here normally.
There's an incident in carousel. Looks like
Yeah,
it's
good.
Christopher. That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
Will Neil have something to say about it? I'm gonna go defensive. I'm going defensive. He's still gonna just fly past me.
Okay, Damo, the next car is 3 laps behind.
Right, we've got plenty of fuel, plenty of fuel. Here comes Neil, and his flash motor. Bye then. What's that? Oh, it's Mark Elvidge. Oh, Mark's slow. Mark's slow. 6.5 the gap now. Neil's catching him.
2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
2 minutes to go. Is Neil going to get him? Come on, Neil.
You okay there, Mark?
There's Mark.
No, I binned it in Canada corner.
Neil's going to go for the win here.
I can hear something scraping. But the fact we've just lost 17 seconds says it all, I think. I'm about to lose a lot more. My own fault, I was pushing to try and catch Jensen. For no reason at all.
Right, is this going to be white flag? Woo!
You have 17 incident points.
My turn. I don't think it will be white flag. I think Fleming would have been past it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah. Alright, there we go. Let's bring it home. Nice little battle with Neil. Nice little
Right,
battle with Neil.
one more to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium.
That moves Nick Scott up to P2 in the SR10s as well. Right. Got 4 corners to go, something like that. Fleming's already crossed the line. Congratulations to Fleming. Just racking up the off tracks now, why not?
Okay, Damo, going out on track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Let's set up a photo finish with Doug, with Chris. Let's get this checkered flag together, Chris. Let's get this checkered flag together, Chris.
Well done, Neil. Good job, matey. Nearly had you, not quite.
That's a podium.
Great guys. Cheers, Damo. Thanks very much.
No worries, Mark. You had that one in the bag, buddy.
Story of my life, mate.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. What a brilliant race. I had a nice little trick strategy which might have worked if I hadn't have binned it. But Fleming, well done, mate. I could catch you.
Yeah, well, that early meat roll didn't help me, and neither did hitting and forgetting to check the fuel. So I had to hit again.
That's the end of the session.
But did you remember to press record, Doug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! Yay! Nice little RAD logo on the back of his thing. And a white rose of Yorkshire, I think. 28 points, but I had to fuel save my whole Austin. Oh yeah, you know what? Same. I didn't lose any time fuel saving. So I don't know if you figured it out, Fleming. At the start of the race, I realised that we were going to have to make a second stop. So I thought, well, I'm just going to split my tyre strategy. So I didn't take tyres at the first stop. I only took like 20 litres of fuel. And that would have been great if I hadn't have bloody spun. So,
Yeah, cheers, mate.
it's a pleasure, mate. Great to have you along. Right, anyway.
I'm interested in your pit stop strategy there, Neil. I'm trying to work it out. Was you only changing the fronts or something? Because your pit stops were absolutely rapid.
I didn't change the tyres at all.
Ah. See, it's a valuable strategy.
I did think that's what you'd done. I changed them at every stop, but the middle stop I was going to go longer, then I decided not to, just in case.
Oh,
you were
Chris, sorry to hear that, mate.
And then I crashed anyway, so it didn't really matter.
I don't think you got in anyone's way, did you? Only 15 off
I was
tracks.
trying to do a
Really,
bit
mate.
of fuel saving all along the way.
Oh, I'm sure Mark could figure that out, Chris. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. Right, so let's have a look at the final results then. So Fleming got the win in our class and the overall win. Supposed to be the slower class, not with Fleming on board. So Fleming, then me, Joe got P3, Stevie G P4, Roy, Chris Pearce, and Billy Webb didn't make it to the end. Neither did Bobby Moss and Pepe La Rosa. So I think those guys might have joined just because it was an open password, and then probably realised what they'd signed up for. So didn't make it to the end. Same as Austin and Frederick and that lot there. So. But anyway, so in the yellow corner, Neil got the win. Brilliant for Neil. Nick Scott in P2 is going to be over the moon. Mark, unlucky to be P3, but we've all done it. We're chasing down something that we didn't need to chase down. And we end up being it. Doug got a P4, and then the rest of the guys there. So like that. So what I'm going to do, I'll update the standings. People on my Discord will see the standings. And we'll have a quick look at the incident points while we're here, shall we? I don't think there's going to be loads because we were fairly spread out. It's quite a big track. Let's have a look what the next instant control keypad free. What the hell? Let's just do page up and page down. That's a lot simpler. Oh, Neil, it's good fun race there, mate. Good fun race, buddy. I like that. That was good fun. I had no chance of catching Fleming after a spin earlier in the race, so it's good to have a battle at the end there with you. Right, okay, so let's have a look at the incidents. Let's go to the start of the race. I got a blistering start, didn't I? I'm not even sure how to start these cars. I just kind of... Did I have a manual clutch? I can't remember. I can't remember how I started the car. What's going on here? Why is that stopped? Oi. But yeah, look at this start. No worries, Stevie. 23x for Joe. That could be my luck there. And I think that's Doug. So I nicked the inside of Doug. This guy was blinking. Yes, he disappeared. So yeah, that was a good start. It was a good start. Okay, let's have a look from TV. Let's have a look at the incidents. Oh, is that the meatball? Was that a meatball then, buddy? Unlucky. Oh, I think that was one of our guests. Just locked up all the way to the barrier. And I think that might have been another one of our guests. Hang on, if I press that, who was that? That's Austin. Oh dear. So who was that? So that was Frederick, and he caught Joe. Joe managed to carry on then by the looks of things. That's not me, that's Chris. Oh. Chris, look after that paintwork. Oh, no worries, Fleming. No worries, mate. Alright, looks like Doug in front of Joe here. Yeah, good race, bro. Again, I think this might have been one of our guests. No, this wasn't. That was Roy. That's Smithers. So he's lost a bit of his radical as well over in the undergrowth over there. This is me. This one's me. Yeah, so this is what ruined my strategy. And I had to then pit. Lost a lot of time, and then had to pit. And I think that's what made the difference. Yeah, Fleming, it would have been so close between us, I think. With my alternate strategy. And my spin there ruined that. And that's Chris. That's Chris with the white helmet. Woo, so who's that? That's Stevie G. Oh, just a little nudge on the barrier. Oh yeah, that happened. We were chasing him down for like P4 or P3 or something. Oh, what are we looking at here? Who's this? What's that coming over the hill? Is it a Doug? No, it's Neil. Neil hasn't done anything wrong there. Looks like Neil ended up on 0 incident points or something. He's given the... How many incident points did Neil get? 4. He managed that whole race with just 4 incident points. Blimey. There's Mr. Scotney. What's he doing? Nothing? Nothing of note there. That's me behind him, full of dust. This is Mark. Oh no, is this the end of the race? Oh, is that what happened at the end of the race? What lap was that? 57. And then, did you get a meatball, Mark, or was it just scraping? Oh, what's this from Joe? I was pushing like mad to try and catch Steve. Didn't realise he had to pit for a splash. I was gaining 1 to 2 seconds a lap with 30 minutes to go and a 30-second gap. Gotcha. And this was part of the battle between me and Neil. I don't think we made contact though, so I'm not sure what it's showing us here. Oh, me running a little wide. Okay. I was hassling him. That last like five laps or so, me and Neil had a great little battle. Yeah, and that's me pushing too hard to try and stay with Neil. And Mr. Scottney, what's he doing? Just after the race, or? Yeah, nothing to report there. This must be after the race. Bonk. Done with that car. Me and Joe doing what we do best. Smashing cars up. That's the end of that. That's the end of that, guys. So yeah, thanks ever so much. I'm going to update the results in the Discord. Pretty sharpish. Because there's not loads of us on here. So I know it's not a proper championship, but it's nice to keep an eye on things. No Alex K on this time. But lots of points to give out because, yeah, we all finished quite high up. But thank you so much for that. This is the 4th instalment, of course, of the Solo Enduro Series. The next one's going to be the Mountain. So the Mountain is at Mount Panorama, but we don't know what car we're going to be in. There's going to be a vote. It'll either be the Legends car, the Pontiac Solstice, the BMW M2, or the Spec Racer Ford. And that'll be 100 laps, I think it is. 100, yeah, it's 100 laps of Mount Panorama, which will be great fun. Again, that's going to be free for everyone to come to. You just need to have the license for Mount Panorama, because all the other cars, doesn't matter which one we get, they're all base content, they're all free. So keep an eye out on the Discord for that next round. The next time you'll see me in a car will be with Doug Vickers and Fleming Jensen. If all goes to plan, we fully intend to do the Creventic 12-hour race this weekend at Magny-Cours. There's only 2 time slots. We haven't decided what time slot we're doing, but I think we'll do the one that starts at like 2 p.m. on Saturday rather than one that starts at 2 a.m. I think that's probably the more sensible one to go for, but we'll discuss that. So look out for our content. I'll be live streaming it. Doug and Fleming they may record it, I'm not sure. But we're doing that in GT4 class. It's not the most popular series. We're hoping that there's going to be at least half a dozen other GT4s for us to battle with for 12 hours. But it'd be really nice to just share a seat with Doug. I haven't done that yet. And of course, Fleming and I often team up with these GT4 events. After that, we've also got more seat sharing, as the plan is for me and Mr. Scottney to share the duties for the 6-hour version of the Nürburgring Endurance Championship. So that's not for a while yet. And also, Chris Pears. So me and Chris fully intend to share a car at some point as well. Just to get him used to endurance racing. So it'll probably be just me and him and the team. Not the longest race, maybe like something that's like 3 or 4 hours. And me and Chris will share that. So lots coming up with the Damon Cross Racing teams. And I appreciate everyone for coming along and watching these videos. It makes it all worthwhile. I enjoy seeing you enjoy what we're doing. All right, Doug, no worries. Jim, I'd love to see you at the Mountain, and Akinin as well, Andrew. Love to see you there as well. But that's it for now. Thanks ever so much, guys. Like I say, keep an eye on the Discord for more information, for some updated results. And give the video a like if you haven't already. I really appreciate you giving it a like. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, which is probably, like I say, going to be this weekend. Take care. And yeah, see you again soon when I can find my cursor and press the button that makes the thing happen.